What's going on, peeps of YouTube? Bulldog here, and today we're going to be talking about WILLDOG. And so the reason I'm doing this is because I want to marry him. I'm going to propose, but I got to get it all out. I'm going to show him this video before I propose, so then I can tell him, like, hey, here's everything that I don't like about him. Because if you didn't realize, if you didn't see the last video, or the video before the other video, you can marry your uncle in Australia. So me and Will are gonna fly to Australia. Ethan's gonna do the book thing. He's gonna be like, oh, you may now kiss the, wait, what would it be called now? It wouldn't be the bride. What would it be called? Marbles, maybe you can help me out with this. You know how when you say, you may now kiss the bride? What is it now if it's me and WILLDOG? Neither of us are a bride. You may now kiss the uncle. Is that what they would say? I would like that. You may kiss the gentleman. Alright, I like it. You may now kiss the gentleman. Alright, so that's what's gonna happen. That's what Ethan's gonna do. I never heard Ethan. All I know is that he cackles. So I gotta get a lot of stuff off my chest. First of all, WILLDOG dragging me to this house. I don't like this house. I like the old one. Because there, I had a lot more freedom. It was always my house. Everybody bowed down to me, and I liked the old background. I was able to punch the walls without any consequence, but here, we don't own it. I can't punch the walls, except I do, remember, I do have trillions of dollars, so I could obviously just repair it, but I don't want to waste my money. What do you think? I've spent literally every penny in my bank account, and so that's something. And then also, we gotta address the elephant in the room, how little he showed me on the channel for a while. Like, here we are, we're finally getting a 12 days, but it's because his channel was dead. His channel's dying. The change to gaming ain't doing nothing. He had to bring back BULLDOG, and so far it's been a very good change. I had a big hand in him moving, so it was very good. He's been struggling without me, man. When we were surgically into each other, it was different. It was a good vibe, except he would constantly beat me. It wasn't a fun time. He knows that I had an assist in Abraham Lincoln's death, so that's why. Proposals suck, I would know. Marbles, did you propose to WILLDOG too? I gotta beat you to him. But yeah, so I don't want to live here. I was supposed to go to Lithuania. Y'all remember my day in the life before all this began? I was supposed to move to Lithuania. But WILLDOG is like, no, let's move here. I have to sit with this cat. And you are not straight, Marbles. You like me. I know it. You've said it. And you do love me. And I'm flattered, but you are not my type. I don't have a type. My type is that red fish from Shark Tale, if you ever watch Coco Crack and I video. But yeah, I want to live in Lithuania, so that would be fun. Another thing is that WILLDOG has banned me from using anything on his PC without his permission, so I can't be over here playing Fortnite or GTA. I can't even play the Outlast Trials with Lennox, Josh, and Colin without his permission. Like, come on, man, what the hell? Also, there was this one time where we were jogging. This is something that he knows. He knows deep down that it happened, but I'm gonna tell you all straight to your face, right here, right now. You're listening. You better be. You got a pen? You better be. You got a pen? Here's a pen. All right. So, we were doing a little jog. We were going. So, he sees a truck coming, a semi, if you may, and he pushes me in front of it, and I get hit by the semi. The semi doesn't even stop. I'm getting skidded all over the place, and it was a neat experience. Since I'm immortal, it doesn't hurt. Well, it did hurt. It hurt a lot. It hurt a lot. But I'm here to tell the story that WILLDOG is a psychopath. He's a psychopath. Stay away from him. I would know. One psychopath to another. We're psychopaths. I would obviously push him in front of a semi as well. And then, he wanted to do a weird game. It was basketball, but the hoop is replaced with the ball. And so you're pretty much just holding the thing that holds the hoop and the basketball hoop. And you're trying to get it. You're trying to slap it on top of the ball. He wanted to play that, but he couldn't even lift it. He was like, and he almost threw out his back. I almost whacked him with a frying pan. And he just couldn't pick it up. Like, it was weird. He wanted to play ball court, but he wasn't even able to pick up the court. So these are my rants. These are the stuff that happens behind the scenes. Also, so I was his neighbor for a little bit until his neighbors moved in at his old place. And I come home from doing my own stuff, and my house is on fire. WILLDOG is just standing outside smiling at me, and he has a lighter in his hand. He has a jerry can and a lighter. He just lit my house on fire on an impulse. Are you serious? I thought about burning his house down, but there's no fun in that when he'll just get killed. And so there's another story. So me and Will went to Monday Night Raw. And Randy Orton was the headliner. It was Randy Orton versus Alberto Del Rio. This is back in I think it was either SmackDown or Raw. I forget. We saw that match. Will throws me over the barricade and Orton gets pissed. And I get punt kicked in the head. Like, come on, man. I can't take hits to the head. I may be immortal, but I have 9 lives when it comes to kicking me in the head. It's not cool, bro. So I got punt kicked. It wasn't very cool. I was pretty hurt for a while, because if you're noticing a pattern that WILLDOG for a while didn't like me, but I now know that I'm his one last chance at relevancy. He's done with Peppa Pig, so obviously he's gonna try to keep me on board. So that's why I have not moved to Lithuania. I still kind of trust him, even though he's tried to burn down everything that I ever owned. If he wants me to move in, then he's gonna have to accept my marriage proposal. Because if he doesn't, then he's just not gonna be able to let me live here. Because if he doesn't accept my marriage proposal, I'm gonna be moving to Lithuania. I know I won't shut up about Lithuania, but it's a beautiful goddamn area. And now another thing was, so we were at this, we were at the bank, right? And he tells me, hey, I dare you to rob the bank. I'm not gonna specify what bank, but he tells me to rob it, and I didn't bring anything. I brought my house key. So I'm like, hey, give me all the money. And the guy at the desk just kind of laughed at me. It was a very embarrassing moment, and I'm very sad. I'm not bringing up the obvious points because I don't want WILLDOG to be like, hey, I've written some NDAs about stuff that I can't talk about. So there's a lot of stuff that I can't really say. So I'm trying to pick out the parts that you guys don't know. That Will is just a freaking psychopath. Oh, also, here's this one point. So this is the last one I'll say. So WILLDOG, apparently, so me and him were up to space. I got us money. Like, I was trying to befriend him, and here we are. We just went up into space in a spaceship, and he kicks me out of the spaceship. Yeah, he sent me out there to die. And now if I don't have lungs, it's impossible for me to die without breathing. So I was just immortal. I was just sitting out there, and I'm over here just, he's over looking at me laughing. I can see him through the window. And I'm just like, I'm waving back at him, and he's scared. So I start doggy paddling in midair out in the sun, or out in the space, getting back into the earth. I almost got disintegrated going through the atmosphere. That didn't feel too good, but I made it. He made it. We handshake. It was a very good relationship. And this is the stuff that I can talk about, that I haven't written an NDA about. If this is the stuff that I can talk about, I hope you guys realize how bad he is if there's stuff that I can't talk about. Well, I understand that this video might have been really weird, and it feels like a BULLDOG filler video, but it wasn't. I just had to get some stuff off my chest before I try to propose to him later this week, because I can't try to propose to him with all this unopened baggage. So I need WILLDOG to know I still remember this. I still want you to know it pains me deep inside, but I will be more deeply hurt if WILLDOG doesn't accept my marriage proposal out of anything. Going through the atmosphere at full speed is nothing compared to the embarrassment I'll have at rejection. But anyway, let's hope WILLDOG says yes, because at the end of the week, Saturday, the last video of the 12 days of BULLDOG, we will propose to Will. Propose to Will. Propose to Will. Propose to Will.